Elizabeth Green moved gracefully through the elegant venue, adorned in her black uniform. As a waitress, she had grown accustomed to the bustle of weddings, her heartstrings untouched by the romantic atmospheres. But on this particular night, as she navigated the sea of guests, her world came crashing down. The grand ballroom was adorned with soft candlelight and fragrant flowers, an enchanting setting for the wedding reception. Elizabeth's gaze wandered, landing on the groom, William Bennett. Time froze as recognition struck her like a lightning bolt. Her breath caught in her throat, and she clutched the tray tightly, fearing she might stumble. William, a tall and distinguished figure, exuded an air of sophistication. His eyes, once filled with warmth and tenderness, now carried a weight of loss. Elizabeth felt a tidal wave of emotions crashing over her. The memories of her late husband flooded her mind, intertwining with the present reality. Elizabeth's hands trembled as she continued her duties, attempting to compose herself. She stole glances at William, unable to tear her eyes away. How was it possible? The resemblance between him and her late husband James was uncanny. She had spent years grieving, trying to mend her shattered heart, and now, in the most unexpected way, the past collided with the present. As the night progressed, Elizabeth's curiosity and emotions grew stronger. She couldn't ignore the haunting presence of Stella Reed, William's late wife. Though invisible to others, Stella seemed to linger in the air, a constant reminder of the love they had shared and lost. Lucas Hughes, the talented wedding planner, observed the unfolding drama from a distance. He had orchestrated this wedding with purpose, aware of the connection between William and Elizabeth. Lucas had seen the pain and longing in their eyes, and he believed that this union had the potential to heal old wounds. Approaching Elizabeth during a lull in the festivities, Lucas offered a gentle smile. "Sometimes life has a way of surprising us," he said, his voice filled with a hint of mystery. "The heart wants what it wants, even when the mind resists." Elizabeth's heart fluttered with a mixture of hope and trepidation. Could there be a chance for her to find love once again? Or was this a cruel twist of fate, a reminder of the pain she had tried so hard to bury? Uncertainty clouded her thoughts, but she couldn't deny the growing connection she felt towards William. As the night wore on, Elizabeth found herself stealing moments with William whenever she could. Their conversations were tentative yet filled with an unspoken understanding. They reminisced about their shared memories, carefully navigating the delicate terrain of their intertwined pasts. The following evening, Elizabeth found herself lost in contemplation as she prepared for another day at the wedding venue. The events of the previous night played over and over in her mind, leaving her both exhilarated and apprehensive. The prospect of love rekindled stirred her heart, but the echoes of betrayal still lingered in the depths of her soul. As she entered the bustling venue, Elizabeth's eyes sought out William. The air crackled with anticipation as their gazes locked once again. A surge of emotions coursed through her veins, and she couldn't help but wonder if their connection was a mere coincidence or something more profound. Lucas, ever the orchestrator, watched from a distance, observing the delicate dance between William and Elizabeth. Sensing their need for clarity, he took it upon himself to unravel the truth. With careful consideration, he decided to confide in Elizabeth, revealing the secret that had been weighing heavily on his conscience. One evening, Lucas sat Elizabeth down in a quiet corner of the venue, away from prying eyes and curious ears. He took a deep breath, searching for the right words. "Elizabeth," he began, his voice steady yet filled with compassion, "there is something you need to know about William." Elizabeth's heart skipped a beat, her eyes widening with anticipation and anxiety. She listened intently as Lucas recounted the tragic tale of Stella's passing and the events that followed. He revealed that William had been devastated by her loss, seeking solace in his work and isolating himself from the world. Their once vibrant love had withered under the weight of grief. Lucas continued, his voice filled with earnestness, "But when I saw the way he looked at you, Elizabeth, I knew there was a chance for healing. A chance for both of you to find the love you deserve." Elizabeth's mind swirled with conflicting emotions. She couldn't deny the connection she felt with William, but the betrayal she had experienced in the past still cast a shadow over her heart. She thanked Lucas for his honesty and advice, knowing that she had a difficult decision to make. In the days that followed, Elizabeth wrestled with her emotions and the weight of her past. She longed for happiness and companionship, yet the wounds of betrayal still ran deep. Determined to find clarity, she sought solace in quiet moments of introspection. One afternoon, as she stood by the window overlooking a serene garden, Elizabeth took a deep breath and made her decision. She couldn't ignore the connection she felt with William, nor the genuine remorse in his eyes. The path ahead was uncertain, but she was willing to take a chance on love once more. Gathering her courage, Elizabeth sought out William, requesting a private meeting away from the prying eyes of the wedding preparations. They found themselves in a secluded corner of the venue, surrounded by the whispered promises of blossoming flowers. "William," Elizabeth began, her voice filled with a mix of vulnerability and determination. "I've learned that life is unpredictable, and sometimes it grants us second chances. But I need to know if your intentions are genuine, if you're willing to face our past and build something new." William met her gaze, his eyes shimmering with a mixture of hope and regret. "Elizabeth, I know I can never erase the pain I've caused you," he confessed, his voice laced with sincerity. "But I promise you this, I am a changed man. Losing Stella shattered me, but seeing you, it awakened something within me. I want to make amends, to heal the wounds of the past and embark on a journey of love and forgiveness." Elizabeth felt her heart soften, a glimmer of hope rekindling within her. She knew that trust had to be earned, but she also believed in the power of redemption. With cautious optimism, she extended her hand towards William, their fingers intertwining in a silent pact. As they ventured down this uncharted path, Elizabeth and William discovered the delicate dance of rebuilding trust and nurturing love. They faced the remnants of their shared past, unpacking the pain and misunderstandings that had led them astray. Each step forward was laden with emotional intensity, but they found solace in their shared vulnerability. Lucas, the ever-watchful orchestrator of fate, continued to offer his support and guidance. He became a pillar of strength, encouraging them to confront their fears and embrace the transformative power of forgiveness. Through his presence, Elizabeth and William learned that love could bloom amidst the ruins of betrayal, and that healing was possible, even in the most unexpected circumstances. As Elizabeth and William navigated the delicate path of healing and trust, their bond deepened with each passing day. They spent hours talking, sharing their dreams and fears, building a solid foundation of understanding and empathy. The wounds of the past slowly began to fade as they embraced the possibilities of a future together. The presence of Stella, once haunting and unsettling, transformed into a bittersweet memory. She became a symbol of love lost but not forgotten, a reminder to cherish every moment and honor the journey that had brought Elizabeth and William together. The wedding day approached, filled with both trepidation and excitement. Elizabeth found herself torn between joy and a lingering sense of guilt. Would their newfound love overshadow the memory of Stella? Could they find a way to honor the past while embracing the future? Lucas, recognizing the weight on Elizabeth's shoulders, offered his guidance once again. He reminded her that love was not a finite resource, but a boundless wellspring from which all could draw. With his encouragement, Elizabeth found the strength to acknowledge the complexity of her emotions and embrace the happiness that lay within her reach. On the day of the wedding, as Elizabeth stood at the entrance of the grand ballroom, she felt a mixture of nerves and anticipation. She wore a dress that exuded elegance and grace, a reflection of her newfound confidence. Her eyes searched the crowd, finally landing on William, who stood at the altar, his gaze fixed on her. As Elizabeth made her way down the aisle, time seemed to slow. The whispers of guests faded into the background as she locked eyes with William, their love shining through. Together, they exchanged vows that spoke of resilience, forgiveness, and the transformative power of love. At the reception, Elizabeth's heart swelled with gratitude and joy. Surrounded by loved ones, she found herself holding the microphone during the speeches. Her voice trembled with emotion as she shared their unique love story, revealing the unexpected twists and turns that had led them to this moment. "I froze on the spot when I realized that the groom was my late husband," Elizabeth began, her voice filled with vulnerability yet unwavering strength. "But in that frozen moment, I discovered the opportunity for healing, for redemption. Love has the power to transcend pain, to mend the broken pieces of our hearts. Today, I stand here with a heart full of gratitude, knowing that love's journey is not always straightforward. but it is always worth the risk." As her words echoed through the room, a hush fell over the crowd. Tears glistened in the eyes of the guests, touched by the depth of Elizabeth's revelation. In that vulnerable moment, she had bared her soul, offering a profound lesson in resilience and the unyielding power of love. The reception continued with an air of enchantment and celebration. Elizabeth and William moved gracefully through the crowd, their love radiating in every glance and touch. They danced to the rhythm of a melody that echoed their journey, finding solace in each other's arms. Lucas, the architect of their destiny, watched with a sense of fulfillment. He had witnessed the transformation of two wounded souls, guiding them toward a love that defied expectations. In his heart, he knew he had played a small part in their happiness, a witness to the power of second chances. As the night drew to a close, Elizabeth and William found themselves alone, gazing at the starlit sky from a secluded terrace. The ambience was serene, a reflection of their inner peace. They spoke of their dreams, of building a future filled with love, trust, and shared adventures. Elizabeth leaned into William's embrace, her head resting on his chest, the steady rhythm of his heartbeat a soothing melody. In that moment, all doubts and fears melted away, replaced by the profound certainty that their love was meant to be. Their journey of healing and forgiveness had been arduous, but it had also forged a love that was unbreakable. Elizabeth and William understood the fragility of trust, the importance of open communication, and the power of embracing vulnerability. As they stood there, immersed in their love, Elizabeth whispered the words she had longed to say since that fateful encounter. "I love you, William. Our journey may have started with frozen disbelief, but it has led us here, to a place of warmth and infinite possibilities." William held her tighter, his voice filled with sincerity and devotion. "And I love you, Elizabeth. Together we will continue to build a love story that transcends time and overcomes all obstacles." They sealed their love with a gentle kiss, embracing the promise of a future filled with shared joys, triumphs, and a love that had weathered the storm of betrayal. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months, as Elizabeth and William embarked on their journey as husband and wife. Their love story continued to unfold with every passing day, filled with moments of tenderness, laughter, and unwavering support. They learned to cherish the present while honoring the past. Together, they visited Stella's resting place, leaving flowers as a symbol of gratitude for the love she had shared with William. It became a sacred ritual, a reminder of the resilience of the human heart and the transformative power of forgiveness. Elizabeth's role as a waitress at the wedding had transformed into a testament of her own strength and growth. She had found her voice, her purpose, and the courage to embrace the unexpected twists and turns that life had thrown her way. With Lucas by their side, the trio formed an unbreakable bond, a testament to the power of friendship that had been forged through adversity. Lucas continued to guide them, offering wisdom and guidance whenever they faced challenges along their path. As their love deepened, Elizabeth and William sought to extend their blessings to others. They established a foundation in Stella's memory, dedicated to supporting individuals navigating grief and healing from betrayal. Their shared experiences had given them insight and empathy, and they were determined to make a difference in the lives of those who felt lost and alone. The foundation became their joint venture, a tangible manifestation of their love's journey, a testament to their resilience and their commitment to finding purpose beyond their own healing. Together, Elizabeth and William embraced life's imperfections and celebrated its unexpected beauty. Their love story had transcended the bounds of time and circumstance, a beacon of hope for those who had lost their way. As they looked into the future, hand in hand, they knew that their love would forever be a testament to the strength of the human spirit and the transformative power of forgiveness. Together, they would navigate life's joys and sorrows, cherishing each moment as a gift and embracing the endless possibilities that lay ahead. Years passed, and the love between Elizabeth and William only grew stronger. Their journey had been marked by healing, forgiveness, and the unwavering belief in the power of love's redemption. Their story became a source of inspiration, shared with others who had experienced loss and betrayal. Through speaking engagements and written accounts, Elizabeth and William touched the lives of countless individuals, offering hope and encouragement to those in need. They lived a life filled with love, gratitude, and purpose. The foundation they had established flourished, providing support and resources to those on the path of healing. Elizabeth's frozen moment at the wedding, once a symbol of shock and disbelief, had transformed into a catalyst for a love story that transcended time and defied the odds. And as they walked hand in hand, their love shining brightly, they knew that even in the face of life's greatest challenges, love had the power to heal, to rebuild, and to create a future that was more beautiful than they had ever imagined.